This boilerplate is designed to work with AI. You can build and ship your next app in a single day. Seriously. Welcome to the first video in my boilerplate series. Today, it's all about project structure and core ideas. But coming up, deep dives in configuration, authentication, APIs, database, payments, and deployments. And everything you need to launch your SaaS, step by step. And every piece is optimized for coding with AI. Before we start, I want to invite you for subscribing my channel, just not to miss next videos, bringing a lot of new learnings for you, and help building and shipping your apps 100% with AI. The boilerplate code I am using in this video, you can get completely for free. Grab it by dropping your email at nextboilerplateai.com. Link below in the description. Act fast. I will personally email it to the first 100 signups. Here's the app you get instantly with my boilerplate, with zero extra implementation. You can test it live at boilerplate.nextboilerplateai.com. Link below. You can log in with Google and you get a personal Jira style board with 3 columns. You can create item. You can drag this item to another column. Curious how I created it with just 2 prompts? Check my other videos, link in the description. There's also a subscription management with Stripe. And data stays even after a refresh. Now, let's break down what my boilerplate delivers and reveal my gameplay for next videos from this series. It's a full-stack Next.js app with TypeScript. Why Next? Picking the most popular tech stack for AI coding is a non-negotiable. AI tools are trained on mainstream frameworks. The biggest stacks have the best support, top plugins, and documentation. Less setup, less debugging, more time shipping real features. You get copy-paste ready, production quality code. And this is what unlocks true 10x developer output. To launch a real SaaS, you need both backend and frontend. But as a solo founder, here's the secret. Minimize effort, ship MVP fast. Your idea is worth $0 until you build and launch something real. Stop overthinking stacks, patterns, or pixel-perfect UIs. Nobody cares about your architecture and unit tests if you have 0 users. I've been there. Months building, 0 traction. Just learn from my experience. Move fast, validate your idea, and iterate. Code where AI is the strongest. Ship quick, win big. That's how you win. Okay, the next app, GraphQL for APIs with powerful plugins. Spin up a server, connect MongoDB, database, easy. Just define your model shape like user. My setup uses one single pattern for creating, saving, and updating data, frontend and backend. AI handles the boring stuff. You just focus on building. Want details? I will go deep in the next video. Payments. Don't skip this. Stripe is the go-to. Super easy, super popular. Perfect for getting your first transaction fast. I will break down payments more in a separate video. Authentication, NextAuth is the only way to go. Plug in Google, Microsoft, Apple, and minutes. I set it up with Google for this demo. Full tutorials on other providers and access control coming soon. Penguin for styling will also reduce friction, as we do not need to maintain style sheets. It's simple and popular. AI knows it inside out, trust me. So it is a brilliant choice for coding with AI. In the package.json, you will find all key dependencies and scripts. Dev, it's for local development. Next build, it's to prepare your app for production. Next start to run your server live. GQL, it's my script that auto-generates React hooks and types from your GraphQL schema. It takes queries and mutations, then delivers clean, ready-to-use code. App directory. This is where your all app routes live, powered by Next.js App Router, routing made simple. You just import modules from the features directory and declare your routes. You barely write any code here. I split the app into features for maximum flexibility. Why? You might want to launch and validate multiple SaaS ideas fast. This approach lets you roll out new apps without starting from scratch every time. It keeps your codebase clean and your effort low. There's a core feature packed with all the boilerplate and shared modules. Core is where you'll find and store reusable client components, like buttons and sign-in screens and server modules, like database connections, your API server, plugin setup, and payments. There's a simple feature called MyFeature, lives at the /myFeature root. It pulls the modules from core, so you're not reinventing the wheel. Inside, database models, API resolvers, and services for custom backend logic. Defining exactly how your API works. What you saw earlier is built within this directory. Just rename MyFeature with one prompt and you're ready to launch your next app. You get backend, frontend, Google login, MongoDB storage, and Stripe subscriptions out of the box. It's all free, just head to my website. Drop your email and I will send you the boilerplate personally. Link in the description. Oh, last thing. Deployments are also included. I keep it simple. In deployment directory, there is a deploy AWS template, which is parameterized with params from params.json. You provide your values and just run it. Wait for my full video on how it works. Let me show you how powerful is this setup. Let me rename this MyFeature with one prompt to my tasks. What you can see now is my custom workflow with custom UI for coding with AI, using Gemini API under the hood. Okay, so let's write the prompt. Please rename every module from my feature related to be a feature, call it my tasks. Rename all the imports, change my feature root to be my tasks root, and rework everywhere, also in the scripts. If you change the file path, return existing file with content, file to delete. And completely new file with existing content as new path. All right, here we have our results. You can see a lot of files. I asked the Gemini to literally return every file from my feature with a new path and new imports. Let's give it a try. I have an option to just write all the files. All right, let's check. There's an error on my feature. And more or less, we have a functionality in my task path. If you want to learn how I developed apps with this Gemini AI workflow based on this boilerplate, watch my other video linked in the description. If you find this valuable, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Tell me in the comments, which deep dive do you want first? Configuration, authentication, APIs, database, payments, or deployment? Your feedback decides what's coming next.